Hollywood. The name itself evokes a sense of wonder. It's a place where dreams are made and broken, where stars are born and forgotten. I remember the day I first stepped off the bus, wide-eyed and full of hope. I wanted to be an actor, to see my name in lights. But Hollywood is also a city of immense competition. Millions come here with the same dream. The streets are filled with aspiring actors, writers, and directors, all chasing the same elusive prize success. It's easy to get lost in the crowd, to feel like just another face. I knew I had to work hard. I took acting classes, went to workshops, and networked with anyone who would listen. I spent hours every day practicing my craft, honing my skills, preparing for my big break. But Hollywood is a tough town. It tests your patience. It challenges your resolve. There were times when I doubted myself, when I wondered if it was all worth it. Los Angeles is a city of contrasts. It's a sprawling metropolis, where the sun sets over the Pacific Ocean, casting a golden hue over the city. The iconic Hollywood sign stands tall, a beacon of hope for many who arrive with stars in their eyes. The city is a blend of the old and the new, where historic landmarks sit alongside modern skyscrapers. On one hand, it's a place of immense wealth and glamour. The red carpet events in Hollywood, the luxury cars cruising through Beverly Hills, and the opulent mansions that dot the hillsides all paint a picture of success and affluence. Celebrities and influencers walk the streets, their lives seemingly perfect and unattainable, where dreams are made and fortunes are won. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is a testament to the countless individuals who have made their mark in the entertainment industry. Movie premieres draw crowds of fans and paparazzi, all eager to catch a glimpse of their favorite stars. But it's also a city of struggle and heartbreak. Just a few blocks away from the glitz and glamour, you'll find homeless encampments and rundown areas. The stark contrast between the haves and the have-nots is a harsh reminder of the city's underlying issues, where dreams are broken and hopes are dashed. Many come to Los Angeles with high hopes, only to find themselves facing rejection and disappointment. The graffiti on the walls tells stories of broken dreams and unfulfilled promises. I remember spending my first few months in LA crashing on couches. I had just enough money to get by, and finding a permanent place to stay seemed like an impossible task. Every day was a new challenge, but I was determined to make it work. Working odd jobs to make ends meet. I waited tables, delivered pizzas, and even walked dogs. Each job was a stepping stone, a way to keep my dream alive while I navigated the complexities of the city, anything to pay the rent. The struggle to make ends meet was real, but it taught me resilience and perseverance. Every dollar earned was a step closer to my goal. But through it all, I never gave up on my dream. I spent countless hours practicing my lines in front of a mirror, visualizing my success. The skyline of Los Angeles served as a constant reminder of why I was here. I knew that I had something special to offer. Whether it was performing on stage or posing for headshots, I poured my heart and soul into every opportunity that came my way. I just needed the right opportunity. And when that call finally came, it felt like all the hard work and sacrifices had paid off. Signing that first contract was a moment of validation, a sign that I was on the right path. The chance to prove myself. Each audition was a chance to showcase my talent, to prove to the world that I belonged in this city of dreams. Los Angeles is a melting pot of cultures and backgrounds. The diversity of the city is one of its greatest strengths. People from all over the world come here, bringing with them their unique stories and perspectives. People from all walks of life come here to chase their dreams. The city is a mosaic of different cultures, each adding to the rich tapestry that makes Los Angeles so special. It's a city that never sleeps. The nightlife in downtown Los Angeles is vibrant and bustling, with people from all walks of life coming together to celebrate and enjoy the moment. A place where anything is possible. The city is filled with inspirational moments where people celebrate their successes and support each other in their journeys. And slowly but surely, I started to make connections. I met other actors, people who shared my passion and understood the struggles I was going through. Writers and filmmakers. We bonded over our shared dreams and aspirations, and together we began to create something special. People who were passionate about their craft. The energy and dedication of those around me fueled my own drive to succeed. People who believed in me. Their support and encouragement gave me the strength to keep pushing forward, to keep chasing my dreams in this city where anything is possible. The lifeblood of an actor is the audition. It's the moment where all the preparation, all the late nights memorizing lines, And all the hours spent in acting classes come to a head. It's the gateway to opportunity, the door that can lead to a breakthrough role or a career-defining performance. But it's also a test of resilience and determination. It's the gateway to opportunity. Each time you walk through that door, you are stepping into the unknown, hoping that this time your talent will shine through and catch the eye of the casting director. The chance to showcase your talent is both exhilarating and terrifying. The chance to showcase your talent, to bring a character to life, to make the words on the page resonate with emotion and authenticity. But it's also a nerve-wracking experience. The pressure to perform, to be perfect, can be overwhelming. But it's also a nerve-wracking experience. You're putting yourself out there, exposing yourself to rejection. The fear of not being good enough, of not measuring up, can be paralyzing. But it's a fear that every actor must face and overcome. You're putting yourself out there, exposing yourself to rejection. The vulnerability of standing in front of strangers, baring your soul and hoping for acceptance is a daunting task. But it's also what makes the journey so rewarding. I remember my first audition, the anticipation, the excitement, and the sheer terror. I was a bundle of nerves. My heart was racing, my palms were sweating, I could barely remember my lines. I stumbled through the audition feeling like a deer in the headlights. I was a bundle of nerves. My heart was racing, my palms were sweating, I could barely remember my lines. The words seemed to blur together and my mind went blank. I stumbled through the audition, feeling like a deer in the headlights. It was a humbling experience, but it was also a learning moment. I could barely remember my lines. The pressure was immense, and I felt like I was drowning in a sea of expectations. But with each audition, I learned something new. I learned to manage my nerves, to focus on the character, and to trust in my abilities. I stumbled through the audition. Each mistake felt like a spotlight on my inadequacies. But I also realized that every actor has been there. Every actor has faced the same fears and doubts. And it's through these experiences that we grow and improve, feeling like a deer in the headlights. The bright lights, the scrutinizing eyes of the casting directors, it all felt overwhelming. But as I continued to audition, I started to get more comfortable. I learned to embrace the nerves, to use them to fuel my performance. But as I continued to audition, I started to get more comfortable. I learned to control my nerves, to trust my instincts, to enjoy the process. Each audition became an opportunity to learn and grow, to refine my craft and to become a better actor. I learned to control my nerves, to trust my instincts, to enjoy the process. I began to see auditions not as a test, but as a chance to perform, to do what I love. And with that shift in perspective, I started to thrive. Each audition was a learning experience, a chance to grow as an actor, to receive feedback, to understand what worked and what didn't. It was a continuous journey of self-improvement and discovery, a chance to grow as an actor, to hone my skills, to push my boundaries, and to explore new facets of my craft. The audition room became a place of growth, a place where I could test my limits and expand my horizons. The audition room is a strange and wonderful place, a melting pot of talent, ambition, and dreams. You never know who you're going to meet. Each person has their own story, their own journey, and their own aspirations. You never know who you're going to meet. The connections you make, the friendships you form, and the mentors you find can all play a crucial role in your journey. It's a place of camaraderie and competition, of support and rivalry. What they're going to ask you to do, each audition is different, each role unique. The casting directors may ask you to improvise, to read a scene cold, or to perform a monologue. It's a test of your versatility and adaptability, but it's also a place of great excitement, where anything can happen. The thrill of performing, the possibility of landing a role, the joy of doing what you love. It's a roller coaster of emotions, but it's a ride worth taking. And slowly but surely, I started to get callbacks, second auditions, screen tests. I was getting closer. Each callback was a validation of my hard work, a sign that I was on the right path. It was a step closer to my dream. I could feel it in my bones. The sense of progress, the feeling of getting closer to my goal. It was a journey filled with ups and downs, but each step brought me closer to where I wanted to be. The audition process is a crucible, a test of an actor's mettle, but it's also a path to growth and success. Rejection is a part of life. It's something we all face at one point or another, whether in our personal lives, our careers, or our dreams. But it's especially prevalent in Hollywood, a place where dreams are made and shattered every single day. The glitz and glamour of Hollywood often mask the harsh realities that lie beneath. For every success story, there are thousands of actors who never make it. It's a tough business, one that demands not just talent, but also an incredible amount of perseverance and resilience. The journey to stardom is paved with countless auditions, each one a test of an actor's mettle. For every role that is won, there are dozens, if not hundreds, that are lost. It's a numbers game, and the odds are rarely in your favor. To survive in this industry, you need a thick skin and an unwavering belief in yourself. You have to be your own biggest cheerleader, even when it feels like the world is against you. I faced my fair share of rejection in those early years. I remember walking out of countless audition rooms, feeling like I had given it my all, only to be met with silence or a polite, "Thank you, we'll be in touch." I went to countless auditions where I didn't get the part. Each time I would sit in the waiting room, script in hand, heart pounding, hoping that this time would be different. But more often than not, it wasn't. I received countless rejections from agents and casting directors. It was disheartening, soul-crushing at times. There were moments when I questioned whether I was cut out for this industry, whether I had what it took to make it, but I refused to give up. I knew that if I wanted to succeed, I had to keep pushing forward. I had to keep believing in myself, even when it felt like no one else did. I knew that I had what it took to succeed. I just needed to keep honing my craft, keep improving, and keep showing up, no matter how many times I was knocked down. I just needed to keep pushing forward, keep believing in myself. Every rejection was a stepping stone, a lesson learned, a chance to grow stronger and more resilient. Every rejection was a lesson learned. Each one taught me something new about myself, about my craft, and about the industry. It was a chance to grow stronger, to develop resilience, and to become better. A chance to grow stronger, to develop resilience. I learned to use rejection as fuel, to motivate me to work even harder, to push myself further than I ever thought possible. I learned to use rejection as fuel. Each no was a challenge, a dare to prove them wrong, to show them that I had what it took, to motivate me to work even harder. I spent countless hours practicing, honing my craft, taking classes, and learning from every experience. I knew that if I kept at it, eventually my time would come. And slowly but surely, the rejections started to sting a little less. I began to see them not as failures but as part of the journey, as necessary steps on the path to success. I realized that they were just a part of the journey, that every successful actor had faced their fair share of setbacks, and that each one had used those setbacks as stepping stones to greatness. That every successful actor had faced their fair share of setbacks, and that in the end, it was those very setbacks that made the success all the more sweet. The making of a star is not just about talent, but about perseverance, resilience, and an unwavering belief in oneself.